Welcome to Inside English. Step inside the world of stories, language, and ideas.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and a very warm welcome to Inside English. My name is Olivia. I am so happy you are here with me today. Are you comfortable? Are you sitting in a nice place? Good, let's take a deep breath. Let's get ready for a wonderful story. Today, we have a story about first impressions. You know, that feeling. You meet a new person, maybe at work, maybe at a party. You talk for 2 minutes, and in your head you think, oh, this person is very nice. I like them. Or you think, oh, I do not like this person. They are not friendly. We all do this. We make a fast decision. A first impression. But think about this. Is that first impression always true? Think about your first day at a new school. You see a classmate. They are very quiet. They do not talk to anyone. You think, oh, they are not friendly. They are proud. But 1 month later, you learn something. They are not proud. They are just shy. And that quiet person becomes your best friend. This happens, right? Our first ideas are often wrong. Today, our book is about this exact feeling. It is perhaps the most famous book about first impressions in the world. The book is Pride and Prejudice. The author is the wonderful Jane Austen. Jane Austen wrote this story a long time ago, about 200 years ago in England. Her world was very different from our world today, but her stories feel new, they feel true. Jane Austen was very smart and very funny. She wrote about people, she wrote about feelings, and she understood people very, very well. Let's talk about the world of Pride and Prejudice. In England, at that time, life for women was very different. A young woman did not go to college. She did not have a big job. Her main job was to marry. A good marriage was very, very important. A good marriage means marrying a man with money. A rich husband. A husband gives a woman a home. A husband gives her security. A husband gives her a good life. This is the world of our story. We meet the Bennet family, Mr. and Mrs. Bennet. And they have 5 daughters. 5. Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Kitty, and Lydia. The mother, Mrs. Bennet, has one big job. She wants to find 5 husbands for her 5 daughters. She is very worried. She talks about it all day. Oh, we must find rich men. My daughters must marry. Now, let's meet our hero. Our hero is the second daughter. Her name is Elizabeth Bennet. Many people just call her Lizzie. And we love Lizzie. Lizzie is different. She is not quiet. She is very smart. She loves to read books. She loves to walk outside. She has strong opinions. She is funny and... Lizzie has a very big new idea. She does not want to marry just for money. She wants to marry for love. She wants to respect her husband. She wants a real partner. This is a very brave idea for her time. So here is the problem. Mrs. Bennet wants money. Elizabeth wants love. What happens? This brings us to our big question for today. When we look for a partner, what is more important? A safe life? Or true love? And what happens when our first impression of someone is very, very wrong? This story is about 2 people. Our smart hero, Elizabeth Bennet, and a man named Mr. Darcy. They meet at a party. A big dance, and their first impression? It is terrible. It is a disaster. Let's find out why. The story begins with big news. Everyone in the small town is excited. A new man is coming to town. His name is Mr. Bingley. Mr. Bingley is perfect. He is rich, he is single, and he is nice. Mrs. Bennet is very happy. Maybe he will marry one of my daughters. She thinks Mr. Bingley comes to a party, a big ball, and he brings his friend. His friend is Mr. Darcy. Now, Mr. Darcy is different. He is very, very rich. Even richer than Mr. Bingley. He has a huge, beautiful house. He is very handsome, but he is not friendly. He does not smile. He does not talk to new people. He does not dance. He walks around the room. He looks at the people. And he thinks, these people are not important. This party is boring. The people at the party watch him. They whisper, they say, he is so proud. He thinks he is better than us. This is pride. Mr. Darcy is a very proud man. Now Elizabeth Bennet is at this party. She is not dancing. Mr. Bingley, the nice friend, talks to Mr. Darcy. Mr. Bingley says, "Look, there is Miss Elizabeth Bennet. She is very pretty. You should dance with her." Mr. Darcy looks at Elizabeth, and he says, "She is okay, but she is not beautiful enough for me." He says this. And Elizabeth, she hears him. She hears these terrible, proud, unkind words. How do you think she feels? Yes, she is hurt, and she is angry. She looks at Mr. Darcy, and she thinks, what a horrible, proud man. He is rude, he is arrogant. I will never like him. Never. This is her first impression. This is her prejudice. Prejudice is a bad idea about someone, an idea you get before you know them. So we have our two big words, pride from Mr. Darcy and prejudice from Elizabeth. These two feelings are like a big, tall wall. A wall between them. Mr. Darcy cannot see Elizabeth. He only sees her poor family. Pride. Elizabeth cannot see Mr. Darcy. She only sees his proud words. Prejudice. The wall is very, very high. The story continues. They meet again. And again. Every time they meet, they misunderstand. They argue. Then Elizabeth meets a new man. A soldier. His name is Mr. Wickham. Mr. Wickham is very different from Mr. Darcy. He is charming. He smiles. He is handsome. He talks to Elizabeth, and he tells Elizabeth a story. A sad story. He says, Mr. Darcy is a bad man. He hurt me. He took my money. He is cruel. Does Elizabeth believe him? Yes, she believes every word. Why? Because she already dislikes Mr. Darcy. Her prejudice is very strong. The wall gets bigger. She thinks I was right. Mr. Darcy is a terrible man, but here is the secret. Mr. Darcy is changing. He watches Elizabeth. He listens to her. He sees her smart mind. He sees her beautiful eyes. He sees her strong, funny spirit. He begins to like her. He begins to fall in love with her. This is a big problem for his pride. His mind says no. She is not rich. Her family is loud. This is a bad idea, but his heart says, yes, she is special. One day, Mr. Darcy does something crazy. He goes to Elizabeth. He is nervous. He says, I love you. I want to marry you? Wow! This is a big shock, but he does it in a very bad way. He is still proud. He says, I love you, but your family is not good. I love you, but it is a stupid thing for me to do. I am trying not to love you, but I cannot stop. He insults her. He insults her family, while he asks her to marry him. How does Elizabeth feel? She is furious. She is so angry. She says, no, I will never ever marry you. You are proud. You are rude. You hurt my sister. And you hurt poor Mr. Wickham. I hate you. Mr. Darcy is shocked. He is hurt. He leaves, but the next day he finds her. He gives her a letter. It is a very, very long letter. In this letter, he tells the truth. He explains everything. He explains the story with Mr. Wickham. He explains that Mr. Wickham is a liar. Mr. Wickham is the bad man. He explains why he stopped Mr. Bingley from seeing her sister. He explains his side of the story. Elizabeth reads the letter. She does not want to believe it. She is still angry, but she reads it again. And a third time. And slowly. Slowly. She understands. She feels. Oh no, I made a mistake. A very big mistake. She understands. Mr. Wickham is the liar. Mr. Darcy is not. He is proud, yes, but he is honest. He is a good man, and her wall, her prejudice, it starts to break. It starts to fall down. This is the aha moment. This is the turning point of the book. This letter changes everything. It changes Elizabeth. Elizabeth's journey is a journey of seeing. In the beginning, she only sees the outside. She sees Mr. Darcy's pride. She sees Mr. Wickham's charming smile. She does not see the truth inside. After she reads the letter, she learns to look deeper. She learns to listen. She learns to be humble. She learns that her first impression, her prejudice, was wrong. This is a very big change. She is growing up. She is learning to see the real person. And what about Mr. Darcy? Mr. Darcy changes too. His journey is a journey of feeling. In the beginning, he only thinks about his pride, his family, his money. He hides his heart behind his proud wall. When Elizabeth says no, it is a big shock. It wakes him up, he understands. His pride is a wall. It stops him from being happy. It stops him from finding love. He learns to be humble. He learns to be kind. Later in the book, he does a very, very kind thing. He helps Elizabeth's family. It is a big problem, and he fixes it. He does it in secret. He does not want a thank you. He does not want a reward. He does it for Elizabeth. He changes. He becomes a better man. At the end of the story, they meet again. They are two different people. The pride is gone. The prejudice is gone. The wall is gone. Now they can really see each other. They can really talk to each other. And Mr. Darcy asks her again, "Will you marry me?" And this time Elizabeth knows the real man, and she says yes. It is a happy ending. But it is a good happy ending. It is not an easy, fast love. They earn this happy ending. They earn this love. They had to change. They had to grow. They changed for each other. And they changed for themselves. This book, Pride and Prejudice, is like a mirror. Jane Austen holds this mirror up to us. She asks us to look. She asks, "Are you proud? Do you judge people too fast?" We all do sometimes. We all have a little pride. We all have a little prejudice. It is part of being human. But can we change? Can we learn? Can we see the good in other people, even when it is difficult? Can we say, "I was wrong"? This story is 200 years old. We do not wear these dresses. We do not go to these balls, but the feelings are exactly the same. We still judge people. We judge people on the internet. We judge people in 1 minute. We still have pride. We are still afraid to say, "I am sorry," or "I was wrong." This story is a beautiful, warm, and funny reminder. It tells us, slow down. Look deeper. Open your heart. It tells us that a first impression is just a first impression. It is not the whole story. So I will leave you with a final question today. Is there a Mr. Darcy in your life? Someone you judge too fast? Is there a wall of prejudice between you and someone else? Maybe it is time to look again. Maybe it is time to try to see the real person. Thank you so much for joining me today at Inside English. I am Olivia. I truly hope this story makes you want to read Pride and Prejudice. It is like a warm cup of tea and a very smart friend, all in one book. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Try to see beyond the first impression. Goodbye for now.